Hello, everybody. Good morning to you and a happy weekend. I am with you with our weekly report, and I'm going to let my prediction and our prediction for the next week. Okay, we start with US 100. As you can see, we had very bullish trend on Friday. I myself thought that it might take longer, next week, and I thought that it's going to move something like this and see this zone after some days, but it happened sooner. And but what you see right now is that we are in a downtrend completely, and we are in a channel 1 2 1 2, and the next reaction would be to this zone. 12,300 or about 12,500. Okay, so we might have breakout of this zone, but be careful and be more patient and see whether there is going to be strong one pullback, or maybe weak one and fake breakout and the rest of the trend, because the world situation is not has not changed, and everything is the same, and people are selling their shares in the market, and they just want to uh, take their money back due to the raise of central banks in the world. But anyway, market makers cannot, have a sharp trend like this, and it doesn't work anymore in the world. So they have to make a trend when they want to have, for example, bearish trend, something like this, then this, and they should, decrease the amount of, every share or index uh, slowly and in a process. Otherwise, they are going to have, bad days in the market, and people won't trust the stock market, and they won't, invest their money. uh, this is the situation anyway for next week. What I think is going to be first of the week, we have some reaction to this zone, then we can have the rest of the bearish trend. But uh, always you should have scenarios. Okay, listen to me. If there is going to be a strong breakout, okay, this is our plan B, and we can say if there is going to be something like a strong breakout pullback, and you know it's getting bullish, we can say 12,900 to 13,000 is the next you know uh, resistance for US 100, and the other one 13,500 and maybe 14,000. Uh, it cannot see very soon, these areas, but anyway, we should have scenarios, and you're here to be helped. I am helping you. That's it, nothing else. Let's go and take a look at US 30. I want to start with, daily candles, tell you something, then maybe update my chart. For US 30 Dow Jones, what we had in daily time frame was a kind of channel downtrend, and you see that it was the first reaction, second one, and they tried and then moved the price in these channel. You can have two options and two scenarios right now. Okay, you can say I want to update my chart. If I update my chart, I don't have any parallel channel. Okay, so if you want to update it, you can have, this is as the third reaction, let me show you. You should update your chart like this. This could be your trend line, and the other trend line you can draw would be this one. And this is a trend line you can have. Uh, this is the first scenario you can, I don't know, follow. And you say, okay, this is the next target for US30 and whatever. And the other scenario is just doing nothing. I'm just telling you, and then you can choose your own, I don't know, strategy. If you consider this channel and you say, okay, this was a fake breakout, then they tried and moved the price into the channel. So the next target Dow Jones can have, when you take a look at it in time frame 4 hours, is the midline of the channel. So why midline of the channel? Because here we had, uh, you know, supply zone in the history and in the, I don't know, past. When you consider this zone, it was very bearish. And this zone could be our first resistance, 32,500. Okay, and you could wait to see this zone, and I myself think that Dow Jones can see the midline of the channel one more time. Why? Because it is the first leg. It is the first leg it has made, and I don't know it's finished yet or not. Let me change the color of that to, for example, this color. And it is going to make the same size. It is going to make the same size here. Okay, what does it mean? It means if you want to see the next target for US30, we should wait to see the end of green candles. Then you consider this one as the first leg, and if the candles get finished, this could be the second target for the candles, because computers love to make the same size legs, and they are in charge of trading instead of human beings. That's it, and this is my analysis, and if there is any change, I will let you know. The other scenario could be bearish one. So if there is a bearish trend, so this zone can act again as a support zone and maybe pull back to this zone. Then we can see midline of the channel one more time. Well, about gold. Gold is still in a trading range, and it cannot decide, or the market makers cannot decide what to do with that. Anyway, but you can see it is in a trading range, and I cannot say anything for gold. But if you take a look at this, you can see all targets, and at the moment you can trade easily. When you get to this zone, you can go for buy, or this zone buy. When you come to this zone, sell. Again, this zone, sell. And break out of this zone, pull back, buy. So you can see these 4 important zones right now, and everything depends on the market and economic indicators of the countries for next week. But for gold, because the world is being faced with inflation, I can see still that market is bullish. And the other thing can change the market of gold is going to be piece of news from Ukraine and Russia, if they are going to, I don't know, if they stop the war and just cease fire, uh, it's gonna be bearish at the same time. Okay, for gold, nothing. For Bitcoin, the same. I said about Bitcoin before, and everything is happening, but I want to tell you something. I draw um, something like a trend line for you, and it was broken. Let me show you that. What you see is the breakout of this line. It's not a very strong breakout, but anyway, it's a breakout. And if you consider that in time frame 1 hour, you know, it is a kind of trading range, but it has direction. So it's getting bullish, and maybe it is weekend, and big market makers, whales are not, uh, I don't know, available now, but it was broken anyway. The next target for Bitcoin would be 22,000, what I think, and then you can see the targets on my chart, 25,000, but it takes long to have very bullish market for Bitcoin. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share, like, whatever you want, and please subscribe my channel uh, to help me and to give me motivation to post you analysis every day and every week. Have a great time, and bye.